Hello there everybody. In this video I'm going to be reviewing this, the Yuxin world record 3x3. So let's take a look at it. You'll notice the first thing is the stickers are darker than the standard Moyu shades, specifically with the blue. The red is possibly a little bit lighter. The yellow is fairly standard. The orange is fairly standard, but a little bit darker than the Moyu. The green is similar to Moyu shades, fairly standard, and the white is standard. If you take a look at this, you'll notice that you've got the round centres and the rounded off edges with the squarer corners. This design is becoming more prevalent. The Yuxin, the Meiying, and the Gans puzzles all feature a similar design, as does the Hualong from Moyu. The turning on this cube is not smooth. There's a slight scratchy stickiness to it, but with some breaking in, lubricating and tensioning, it does get fast. Out of the box, it's painfully sluggish. I genuinely did not like this cube out of the box. I didn't like it for the first week because it was too slow, because it seemed to have weird little internal catches. It seemed to make a fuss about reverse corner cutting. I was of the opinion that you don't really need to lube modern cubes that much anymore. This one needs lubricant, and specifically heavyweight lubricant on the pieces, just a little bit, but it needs it on there, otherwise it will have some internal catching and it will disrupt your solving. So it's not very fast, but it's fast enough. It's kind of similar to an Aolong version 2 that's broken in terms of its speed. The cube it actually feels most like is the Aolong version 2 mixed with the YJ Qilong probably. It does smooth out over time. All the scratchiness that you have at the beginning deteriorates with breaking in and lubricating, and it does need tensioning. You cannot have this on tight tensions and expect it to work well. You need to have it on medium to loose tensions. This, I would say, is medium, because I can't cope with tight tensions. They're not particularly even. I've not done a brilliant job. But you do need to have it on medium if you want it to work. But this cube is very cheap, so that it has that going for it, and it is the world record cube, so you can get good times. Corner cutting out of the box seemed difficult. You had to force it, but here, see, there's 45 degrees, absolutely no problem. It'll do just over 45, not much over 45, just there. And it'll do half a piece fairly easily and effortlessly on the reverse corner cutting, and it'll even do up to just the part where it curves around on the centre. So I mean, that's pretty good. That's past line to line, and it'll do it. I will say that there is a very noticeable snap, just a sound that can put you off if you don't like that when you are reverse corner cutting. So let me show you a few algorithms just so you can see how it performs. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't really match my turning style because the corners feel loose. This isn't going to be my main, but I do think it's a good cube if you work with it. Out of the box, I thought it was rubbish. Honestly, I didn't think it was very good. You can watch my unboxing, you'll see I was trying to be positive about it, but failing. But it does, with breaking in, and you do need to break it in for quite a while, and you do need to lubricate both the core and the pieces. So I'll just show you how I've lubricated it and show you the pieces now. So here we go. You won't see there's not masses of lube on there. I don't know how well you can see that. It'll focus. No, okay. So there's just a little bit of lube. It's slightly shiny. See if that'll focus. There you go. So taking a look at the edge piece, it does look similar from this angle to the oblong, except if you notice it's curved more here. But in terms of the design with the torpedo, even with the track, that's similar to the oblong. This is where the real difference is that is very narrow, and I think that caused a little bit of catching to begin with, which is why it's important to lubricate on this side as well as on the, well, basically all over the piece. You don't need a lot, but you do need some, and I recommend heavyweight lube, sort of 50k weight for this cube. Maru doesn't really cut the mustard. And then moving on to this looks a little bit like a cross between an oblong and a waylong to me, but with the little indents there on the corners, which enable it to be squarer on the end of the piece to prevent corner twisting. Now, I have had a couple of corner twists when I had it on loose tensions, but it's not very prevalent, but it won't pop. It'll feel loose, but it won't pop. The corner twisting, I'd say, is not that easy. It's just if you have it on very loose tensions, then you will get some corner twisting. But overall, I think this is a good cube. I think it's as good as the oblong if you don't mind loose feeling cubes. See what I mean? It feels really loose. If you don't mind not being able to have your cube tight for it to work, and if you don't mind breaking it in and lubricating it. But beyond that, it is a very good cube. It performs well. So I'm just going to end the video with a quick solve. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you for watching.